So the last speaker, not the least, of this bite size is Professor James Rowe. James is Professor of Cognitive Neurology in the Department of Clinical Neurosciences, and is also the lead of the Neurodegenerative Diseases and Dementia team of the Cambridge Biomedical Research Center.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Well, what an amazing day so far. It's absolutely inspirational and overwhelming. And for those coming to the dinner, I think we're only halfway through. So what more can we take? This is absolutely amazing. And while my slides are coming up, we must thank collectively Dervla, who's done an incredible amount of work to pull this off. Really, it's phenomenal to make a meeting like this succeed and to bring the community here together. I'm going to present on behalf of the Biomedical Research Centre's Dementia theme and my co-lead, Caroline Williams-Gray. And, as we've seen today, Cambridge has an incredible depth and breadth of basic discovery science related to dementia, really foundational science. And linking that, as we heard from John just now, to drug discovery and drug developments. But there's a very important next step, which is to get out of the lab, out even the organoids, out of the mice, and into people, and into early phase trials. There's very exciting trials we heard about from Kath Mummery this morning and more. And this is really where the NIHR's Biomedical Research Centre comes into its own, with a way to identify the right patients at the right stage of disease and to match them to innovative new treatments, and with the tools to show that those treatments are relevant in humans, that those treatments are engaging their targets in humans, and to get early signals of efficacy of treating these awful diseases. And from that early phase, to take them into larger populations around the region, nationally and internationally. It's a global problem. I haven't heard much today about the globality of dementia, but we should bear that in mind. And from this, to think about healthcare, particularly NHS impact. The Biomedical Research Centre is really there as a bridge, as a collaborating partner with many of these other pan-Cambridge institutions and beyond. And the reason it's set up in the way it is because of a bottleneck, that as you move out of the laboratory into humans, the chances of your compound succeeding seem to diminish, and yet the cost of science go up astronomically. So it's a really, really difficult pinch point or bottleneck that we collectively need to resolve. So how might we do that? Well, it's partly by understanding for the human disease this cascade from root causes, and we've heard a bit about some environmental and lots about genetic causes, but then somehow ending up with this impact on quality of life and survival. Okay? There is not a one-to-one mapping. There's a very complicated cascade, and we've heard today around some of these processes of protein aggregation and misfolding, inflammation, the impact on synapses, the change in brain networks and function that underlie cognitive impairment and that leads to changes in quality of life and ultimately survival. And this cascade is quite daunting as you try and piece together the jigsaw puzzle. There are some common themes we've heard around inflammation across all dementias. There are some things that are unique to the gene, or at least to the disease. But all of the illnesses, all the dementias we've heard about today have this cascade, and that's actually a fantastic opportunity because it's like a set of dominoes. You could stop that domino falling, the final domino of the disease and poor quality of life, at any point. What matters is to stop people getting to that bottom right-hand corner. And this opens up a wealth of opportunities and also tools to study in humans each of these processes, and to bring that to the population. So to do that, the BRC has 3 sub-themes, one of which is to transform a very long and successful history of observational studies, cohort studies around the region of all the major dementias, Parkinson's disease and vascular disease, and to transform those into a platform for individualized clinical trials, stratified, and ideally more than stratification, some precision targeting of treatments. So to use that to get these individualized treatments, and to do so in a way that accommodates as many people as possible, and certainly without systemic bias. We heard from Kath Mummery that perhaps only 10, maybe at most 20% of people are going to be eligible for this exciting new range of disease-modifying treatments. Well, that still leaves a lot of work to be done for everybody else. Second is to link with the drug discovery and drug development pathways, both academically, in healthcare and in industry, to accelerate and open up that bottleneck, that pinch point in drug development, to make things work faster and more effectively and cost effectively. And one of the ways to do that is to be much smarter around our imaging, the use of imaging that's embedded in NHS pathways and informatics. And we'll hear more from Zoe Courtesy and Tim Rittman and others later on, particularly around AI in healthcare. So those are our three sort of scientific themes. But there's actually almost as important to that is the BRC's wish to transform research culture, to ensure there's patient and public involvement, actually participating in the design and successful sort of goal setting of research, as well as engagement and understanding the issues, particularly for groups that until now have been very underrepresented, and I would also add underserved by our research efforts and healthcare indeed. And the other aspect is to have much better equality and diversity and inclusion of those participating in research. I don't just mean the sort of patient participants, I mean those, all of you, us in the audience here, and those not yet in this audience from different backgrounds to be part of the research effort. Thank you very much.